Hello, everyone. It has been a minute since I streamed last, and yeah. Anyway, how are you? I'm doing well. I have been struggling with computer issues, which is why I have not streamed in a while. My relatively new gaming laptop has decided to start just turning off out of nowhere while I'm playing games, and I hate it. And that's why I haven't streamed for the past 2 weeks. And I was sick for a while. And it was a cold, so my voice sounded awful. So, yeah, that is why I have not streamed in a while. And yeah, but anyway, I am here today, and I decided to stream my number one game, the game that I play every year, at least. I've never unsubbed from it except for once, and that is Final Fantasy XIV online. I've been playing it literally since A Realm Reborn came out. The day it came out. So, but I do not claim to be good at the game. I do not claim to be good at it. I have the mechanics of certain fights memorized and stuff, but yeah, I don't claim to be good at the game. So just beware. But I really wanted to go through and play the whole thing over again because I just love the story so much. Hi, Carly! And hi, Melly. It's good to see you. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well today. I'm kind of sleepy. Which is a lot of the reason I decided to go ahead and start playing this today. Because I've been wanting to play through from the beginning for a while now. Well, we're a pair of sleepy gals. So if I randomly go silent and just stare off into space, it's because I'm sleepy. I do that when I'm sleepy. Ugh, I understand that so much, Melly. But I'm glad you're good other than that, both of you. So we're just gonna laze around and watch me run around and fight stuff. But first, I'm going to play 2 of the intro videos to the game. Okay, so I'm going to do this, get into the game. And it's been a long while since I've watched intro videos, and I thought it would be really fun with every expansion to watch the video before I get into the expansion. So I'm going to watch the opening movie and the demo and title for A Realm Reborn. And I will be silent while I watch them because they're just so good.
Hydaelyn. A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3 great continents,
Can you hear the voice?
there lies a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea. The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the Astral Eras.
Oh, nice. That's perfect,
To date,
actually.
all have proven
Have
ephemeral.
fun cooking in Heartopia.
In the year 1572 of the 6th and most recent Astral Era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all. Rising in desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean Alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Dalamud, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination. From its core emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who unleashed his fury upon the realm. The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end. 5 years have come and gone. The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin.
Basically the same video as
The realm is forever changed, a stranger to him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on. Spurred by the promise of peace and prosperity. Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is yet unwritten.
Me.
May he ever walk
She.
in the light of the crystal.
Okay. Already fixed the data center. We're going into the Primal data center. I thought about going to Dynamis because it's the newest one, and so you have a special boost to your character, so you level up faster. But it's so empty that doing anything takes forever. Okay, so first we gotta pick what our race will be. We got Cure, which are basically just regular old humans. Let me do this real quick. I gotta do a little maneuveration here. Da-da-da-da-da. Can't read this. Okay, there we go. The Hyur are said to have first traveled to Eorzea from her surrounding continents and islands. 3 great migratory waves later, they are now the most populous of all the civilized races. They exhibit a relatively modest physique, both in height and build, and are known for their peculiarly short, rounded ears. Hyurs are well suited for traveling long distances by foot, a trait thought to account for their swift proliferation. Their espousal of an eclectic variety of languages and traditions is a legacy of their diverse heritage, as is their resulting lack of a unified cultural identity. Elezen, which are the elves. In former times, the Elezen were the sole inhabitants of Eorzea, claiming dominion over her. Traditionally a nomadic people, the tall, slender Elezen believed the realm to be theirs by divine right. Unfortunately, this belief made the eventual appearance of the Hyur in their multitudes akin to an invasion, and a long history of conflict ensued. Ultimately, the Elezen diverged into the 2 clans that exist today. The Wildwood Elezen took to the forests to protect their homeland, while the Duskwhite Elezen withdrew to caves and subterrane, opting instead to avoid all contact with any but their own. Lalafell, which are halflings or hobbits, basically, or dwarves, as they're called in certain parts of the game, A wee people sporting short, rotund bodies, the Lalafell appear as no more than children to the eyes of most. Many of these nimble little folk hail from the islands of the South Seas, where they practice a simple agricultural lifestyle. It was not until the opening of maritime trade routes that the gradual migration of Lalafells to Eorzea began. Now one of the most well-established races in the realm, Lalafells can be found in great numbers in nearly every city. The Lalafellan culture places great emphasis on blood relations. Individuals are known for getting along amicably with members of all races. Mikote, which are basically cat girls and cat boys. And I admit I play them a lot. I have a lot of alts that are Mikote. I go back and forth between Mikote and Aura. The Mikote, the ancestors of the Mikote, made their way to Eorzea during the Age of Endless Frost, traversing the frozen seas in pursuit of the wildlife upon which they subsisted. Adaptation to a hunting lifestyle has fashioned them with a keen sense of smell, powerful legs, and a tail which provides them with exceptional balance. Mikote are known to be very territorial, and many individuals tend to lead solitary lifestyles, particularly males. This Rogadin? Everyone pronounces it how they want to. My brain has no idea. Rugadin? Ruagadin? I don't know. Known for their brawny builds and piercing eyes, the Rugadin are the largest and most rugged of Eorzea's races. The majority of the realm's Rugadin belong to the Wolf Sea clan, a maritime people who earn their keep on or by the sea, be it sailors, fishermen, or pirates. Comparatively fewer in number are the Hellsguard, who are known for their more earnest demeanors and can often be found working as bodyguards and smithies. The Aura are adorable lizard dragon people. And the hilarious part about the Aura, if you don't know, the girls, tiny, cute, adorable. The guys, ginormous. It's funny. The curved horns and beautifully patterned scales that characterize the Aura oft give rise to speculation that members of this hare-like race, native to the far eastern continent of Othard, are, in fact, the progeny of dragons. This, however, has long been disputed, with scholars citing several distinct differences in the two races as evidence of decidedly dissimilar roots, the first and foremost being the enhanced hearing and spatial recognition granted by an aura's cranial projections, traits not attributed to draconian horns, and the second being the gross disproportion in body mass between auri males and females, again, a trait widely unseen in dragons. Hrothgar, which this is the most recently added race, specifically to females, hailing from the distant shores of Ilsabard, the Hrothgar are a burly people of lion-like appearance, or the males are at least. Females number staggeringly few among their population, and thus are rarely so much as glimpsed by other races. The Hrothgar's imposing countenance, mitigated not at all by their sharp claws and still sharper fangs, incited panic amongst the Eorzeans upon their arrival. As they were also unable to communicate, initial interactions with the common folk often escalated into conflict. It was not until the Hrothgar gained mastery of the common tongue that fears were allayed, and in time they would be, as neighbors, welcome in all corners of the realm. And finally, we have the bunny people, Viera. Of tall stature and slender frame, Viera's physical appearance is strikingly similar to that of the Viera Elizek, save for their distinctive long ears. Adhering to a strict code known as the Green Word, they are prohibited from contact with the outside world under threat of exile. Their society is purely matriarchal, and males of age are seldom, if ever, found within the bounds of any village. They instead serve as protectors of the wood from the shadows, so that no evil may ever encroach on their sacred lands. Okay. What should I do for my character? anyone have any specific on what they would want to see? And the cure, they're each of the different races has two tribes that have different appearances, and the cure is the most disparate because I'll show you. See, this is what the Midlanders look like, and the Highlanders look like that. Muscly. So that's a bit of a difference there. And I don't want to lose all progress, I just want to go back. Let's see. Which should I do? I have a lot of Mikote and Elra. Oh, and the Elra have either white scales or black scales, depending on their tribe. And the Mikote have either round eyes and fangs, or regular teeth and cat eyes. Lalafell have either a pupil or no pupil. Elezen, the Dusk White, are generally darker and more fantasy skin tones and hair colors. Well, the hair colors are all the same for all of the races. And the Hrothgar, it's generally similar. The Viera, the two different types are, one is darker in skin tone and one is lighter in skin tone, basically. Okay, let's see. I think it would be fun to do... I could go with my usual, go with the Kote. It's been a little bit since I made an Elra. I do love the Viera. Tall and sexy. Let's be tall and sexy. Okay, now we have either the Viera of the Rava clan live primarily in the Golmore jungle, their umber skin allowing them to readily blend in with their surroundings. Though the males stand as wards of the forest, the females are adept hunters and protectors in their own right, fiercely guarding their homes and their young. Despite attempts by the Dalmaskins to subjugate them, they have ever maintained a self-governing dominion. Though most would adhere to the traditions of the wood, some few have chosen to venture out into the world. Now the Vina, with skin as fair as the snow-capped mountains towering above, the Vina clan make their homes in the forests lining the southwestern foothills of the Skete range. Like the members of their sister clan, the Vina live as hunters and gatherers, laboring only to protect the woods, or not only to protect the woods, but to nurture them. As the winds of war swept up a number of those who left their mountain homes, many such hardened hunters chose to set out for the distant shores of the Eorzea. And then both tribes have different starting attributes. Let me see, I was thinking about going for a healer at first, just because it's good to have a healer because they have faster queue times. So, intelligence and mind would be good. They're both pretty good with intelligence and mind. Rava is good with dexterity. That would be good for... Yes. I think I'll go with Vina, just because I was planning on going for a healer anyway. Okay. Well, really tall? Or kind of short? Tall or short? Medium. Let's go for 42, the meaning of the life, universe, and everything. No, not 44. Oh, you're not going to give me 42, are you? You. Rude. Rude. I'll do this. You're not going to give it to me. Fine, let's go with Well, boob size. You know what? I'm gonna be nice to her. She's gonna be moving around too much. She can have medium. Okay, let's see. What face? I like that face. I like that face. Cute. And each face has different features. So if you don't like the features that you find in the face that you pick, that you can go back and change it to a different face, and you'll have totally different features to select from. I like the cute face. Extra pale. No. Someone who is extra pale, I don't wish that on anyone. Burns so easily. Let's see what she would look like in different lighting. Oh, I do kind of like that skin tone. It's cute. Like that one. Oh, hair. I always loved this hairstyle for the Viera. It's so beautiful. I want it in The Sims. I've always liked this one too. Cute pigtails. I can also go with one of these ones down here. I always match my YouTuber model. The little buttons behind the ears. No, I should wait. If I wanted to look like my YouTuber model, I should go for Mikote. But I already have pink hair in Mikote. Let's go for something different. Short hair. I do like this one too. I'm just gonna have to go with my usual. I'm predictable. It's all there is to it. Just ask my friend D. She would tell you. Black hair. Ooh. Wait a second. Goth girlfriend. That was accidental, but I like it, so I'm gonna go with it. And the nice thing is, I'll get lots of these potions called Fantasia, which can give you the ability to change your entire appearance, including race. So, like, you can go from the tall, elegant Viera to the short little Lalafell in one fell swoop. Longer jaw. Eye shape. I'm a sucker for the sad looking eyes. None of these really look that sad. This one's the closest, I think. Deep pink eyes to match the deep pink red hair. Yeah, why not? Eyebrows. I always go with type 2. I always go with type 2. No matter what race or tribe or whatever. Even gender, I always go with type 2 even when I make guys. Let's see. Nose. I like the turned up nose, it's cute. That's a sounds like the first one, but shorter. Tiny lips are giving Snow White. That's cute. What would she look like with a different face shape? Oh, I like that. I like that one too, actually. I don't know why, I just don't like face 4 on the Vieras. It's okay, she's cute, but it's just... I think I like this one. Might change the nose, but... No, actually, I think I like the nose. Nope, I think I like it. Oh, lip color. Well, if I'm going for goth girlfriend. Gotta go for a dark lip. Oh, now, this is tough. Ear shape. Got the fluffy ears. Got the up fluffy ears. Flop ears. I wish the flop ears were more flop and less up and then flop. And then the smooth ears. I really like the back and fluff. Make them a little bit shorter. So I like the eyebrows. Now let's fill them in. I don't want a jewel on the forehead. I do want dark makeup though. There we go. Oh yeah. Why do I keep leaning? I am very confused. Maybe I want my coffee. I don't know. What? More makeup? I don't like it. Let's do... Oh. I don't like that. Or go without it and do blush. I always do either blush or eyeshadow. I never, or on the rare occasion I'll also do freckles, but almost always do blush. And once again, I'm predictable. That is cute. Or I could go black, dark. Oh. Here's nice. But I really think I like the blush. Light. Cute. Now voice time. That does not fit her. Almost fits her. Hello! Welcome to the stream. I'm almost done with my goth girlfriend, Viera. I don't know what her name is gonna be. Probably Sappy-chan. Trying to pick her voice right now. that one. Yeah. I used to have this entire thing completely filled with saved appearances, and then I got a new computer, and I've already got it this filled. I make too many characters. I make too many. And here I am making another one. Ha ha! Okay. Let's give her close enough to my birthday. Third son of the second astral moon. Okay, her guardian of the 12 guardian, or patron deity, that's what it's called. Patron deity. We go with Helone. Helone, mover of glaciers and goddess of war, is the guardian deity of Ishgard. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the first moon of the Eorzean calendar. Helone is the daughter of Valgar and a bitter rival of Nofka. She is most often depicted as a relentless warrioress, armed with a bronze great shield, and her symbol is the three spears. Menfina. Menfina is keeper of the moon and the goddess of love. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the second moon of the Eorzean calendar. Menfina is the sister of Azema and the divine lover of Oshan. She is most often depicted as a maid carrying a round skillet. Her symbol is the full moon. Thaliak. Thaliak, ruler of rivers and wisdom and god of knowledge, is the guardian deity of Sharlayan. He commands the element of water and is associated with the third moon of the Eorzean calendar. Thaliak is the father of Limlain and the teacher of Firgot. He is most often depicted as a reserved scholar holding an ashen staff. His symbol is the scroll. I'm going to switch back to this because I can't read. Nemea is the watcher of celestial bodies and goddess of fate. She commands the element of water and is associated with the fourth moon of the Eorzean calendar. Nemea is the younger sister of Althik and master of Rhalgr. She is most often depicted as a weaver donning a white silken veil. Her symbol is the spinning wheel. Limlain, watcher of the seas and goddess of navigation, is the guardian deity of Limsa. She commands the element of wind and is associated with the fifth moon of the Eorzean calendar. Limlain is the daughter of Thaliak and the elder sister of Nofka. She is most often depicted as a strong fisherwoman wielding a long-bladed harpoon. Her symbol is the wave. Oshan is ruler of the mountains and god of travelers and vagrants. He commands the element of wind and is associated with the sixth moon of the Eorzean calendar. Oshan is the brother of Naldfall and the close companion of Helone. He is most often depicted as a carefree ranger wielding a bow of yew. His symbol is the walking stick. Firgot is the purveyor of architecture and industry and god of the arts. He commands the element of lightning and is associated with the seventh moon of the Eorzean calendar. Firgot is the elder brother of Helone and pupil of Thaliak. He is most often depicted as an ardent smith with a two-headed hammer. His symbol is the hand. Rhalgr, breaker of worlds, is the god of destruction and guardian deity of the now-fallen nation of Alamigo. He commands the element of lightning and is associated with the eighth moon of the Eorzean calendar. Rhalgr is the father of both Firgot and Helone and serves as an attendant to Nemea. He is most often depicted as a magus carrying a staff of bronze. His symbol is the striking meteor. Azema is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. She commands the element of fire and is associated with the ninth moon of the Eorzean calendar. Azema is the daughter of Althik and the elder sister of Menfina. She is most often depicted as a noble lady holding a golden fan. Her symbol is the radiant sun. Naldfall, overseer of the underworld and god of commerce, is the guardian deity of Ul'dah. He commands the element of fire and is associated with the 10th moon of the Eorzean calendar. Naldfall is the single manifestation of the deific twins Nald and Thal. He is most often depicted as a discerning merchant holding a balance. His symbol is the cowrie, an ancient shell currency. Nofka tender of soils and harvests and goddess of abundance, is the guardian deity of Gridania. She commands the element of earth and is associated with the 11th moon of the Eorzean calendar. Nofika is the daughter of Azema and younger sister of Limlane. She is most often depicted as a jubilant farmer holding a scythe of steel. Her symbol is the spring leaf. And finally, Althic is the surveyor of change in space and god of time. He commands the element of earth and is associated with the 12th moon of the Eorzean calendar. Althic is the father of Azema and Manthina, and elder brother to Nemea. He is most often depicted as an austere emperor wielding a mithril great axe. His symbol is the hourglass. I think I'll go with Azema. That seems like a good one for this lady. And as I was saying when I was picking a race, I was thinking about going with healer because it's always easier to get into queues when you are a healer. And I'm better at healing than tanking. I'm a decent tank. But I have tank anxiety. Okay, now, if you don't know what a healer, a tank, and a DPS are, if you're watching this, a tank, they stand as a bulwark in the face of danger. With superior defensive abilities, tanks protect their comrades by diverting enemy focus and bearing the brunt of battle. Begin your journey as a gladiator or marauder, and later master the jobs of paladin, warrior, dark mage, and gunbreaker. Healer is really hard. It took years of practice to get even decent. And when I say decent, I mean I can heal the things that I know, and other than that, so I'm probably going to be switching to DPS at some point. Okay. And now, healer. They provide succor to all in need. Though limited in their offensive abilities, healers replenish health and protect their comrades with myriad rejuvenating skills. Begin your journey as a conjurer and later master the jobs of white mage, scholar, astrologian, and sage. Please note that the job of scholar is unlocked via the DPS class of Arcanist. Now DPS is damage per second, I think, but it's the damage dealers. Decimate your foes. Possessing great talent for the offensive, DPS is a role whose sole focus is to rout the enemy with a diverse array of punishing attacks. Begin your journey as a pugilist, lancer, archer, thaumaturge, or arcanist. From there, master the jobs of monk, dragoon, ninja, samurai, reaper, viper, bard, machinist, dancer, or machinist. That's how I prefer to say it, as machinist. Dancer, black mage, summoner, red mage, pictomancer, and blue mage. Note that the DPS role is divided into 3 categories. Melee DPS specializes in close combat. Physical ranged DPS wields arms such as guns and bows, and magical ranged DPS uses arcane powers to assert dominance upon the battlefield. So I'm going to start as a conjurer. Conjury calls upon elemental forces present in nature and concentrates them to a potency at which spells can be woven. Through practiced meditation on the essences of creation, conjurers draw forth and absorb ether from their immediate surroundings. A wand or cane made from unworked wood is then utilized to focus the ether until it manifests as a desired spell. The seat of the Conjurer's Guild lies at Steelglade Fane in Gridania, where the voices of Eorzea's elementals are said to be most powerful. Oh, there's a machinist in tactics? That's cool. Machinist is actually my main job, next to Red Mage. Those are the 2 that I go for most often. Okay, and no, I'm not going to select Lamia because I have 2 there. I'm going to select Excalibur because I've never put a character there for some reason. I used to have one in Hyperion and one in Exodus, and one in Leviathan. I still have one in Behemoth. Oh no! That's awful that he died. They can die. That's awful. I would definitely lose characters. I am not good enough at games to keep characters alive. Just ask my first playthrough of Grimshire. Anyway, Excalibur. Now the hard part. Her name. Should I just name her Sappy-chan? Or should I give her a cooler name? I believe that wholeheartedly. I normally save scum in games anyway, so I know I would be doing that in Final Fantasy Tactics. So what should I do with her name? Do a fancy goth name? Or my username? Any preferences? She doesn't really look like a Sappy-chan. I think I'll do a lower accurate fancy name. Let's see. Lachelle. I couldn't pronounce that last name. Shara. Rosa. Yeah. Uruk. The nice thing with Vieira names is every name is lore accurate. Because like as long as it's lore accurate to the whole game itself, because when they move away from their home, they'll often take on a name that is related to where they go, or just one that they like. For example, Aaronville, that's why his name is what it is, because he left and picked a better name, one that people could actually pronounce. To go look up names here. Now, I could always name her after one of my old original characters. She doesn't look anything like her. I could name her Seraphina Crescent. But it doesn't, like you said, it's not exact. I don't think I was really lore accurate for any. Petra Paharo, actually. Wait. Make it a little bit more my own flair. Petronella Pajaro. Kind of like the sound of that. What do you think? Okay, I'll go with it. And I can always pay money to change it later if I want to. But I really like it. Okay, we're getting started. Begin a new game with this character? Oh, and of course, the server is currently congested. Because every single server is congested. Even the brand new servers, they're congested. Sounds like me with my allergies. Ha ha ha! That's a bad joke. Here we go. Hear, feel, think. For sure. It has been a hot minute since I watched all of the cutscenes for Realm Reborn.
Here. Here. Feel. Hear, feel, think.
Feels good in the outdoors. I'm so glad VR can wear hats now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a full playthrough for the whole game if I can. It would take years, but I plan to do a full playthrough. Oi! You alright, lass? You're moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the ether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Feeling better, Kupo? Aha! You can see us. I had a feeling you could, Kupo. We're Moogles, and we live in this woods. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special. I saw that. And seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, people? I know, I love them. Seeing them so young and naive. They're the same age. But of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo. Dragoni is still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Them young'uns don't care for conversation, see? Bremen's the name, and peddling's me trade. For your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I knew it! Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Ah, money. To amass a fortune. Fortune, eh? Well, it's a dream we've all had at one time or another. Once you've learned to handle yourself in a fight, you'll want to pay a visit to whichever crafting or gathering guild tickles your fancy. Gridania is renowned for its leather workers and carpenters, not to mention its botanists. Adventuring ain't just about killing things after all. Peaceful pastime may well help you make your fortune. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Halt! Go no further! What's this then? Wah! What's going on? A skirmish has broken out just ahead with the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Bloody hells! We shall hold them here. Try to break clear. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the Ixal to send us a welcoming party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends, so just you take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? I'll say yes, just so we get the intro. Even though Gridania is the one I know the best. It is! Well then, let this journey itinerant tell you about the ins and outs of your destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud. The biggest, lushest forest in all Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that. Not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in, and gave the Ixal unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids have become a daily occurrence. Ah, at long last. Behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees
Gridania
lies
was my
the
very
woodland
first starter
city-state
location
of
with my very
Gridania.
first character. And hi, Mary!
Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era.
It's just
However,
such a fun
the
intro
goddess
to the game.
Nofika was
So
never
beautiful.
one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, and it's back to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for keeping me company. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. I will, don't worry.
May the matron take her to her bosom, that she may never want. And in her heart sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
What a view. Me too. I love when they bring back the characters like that. You there! Yes, you! Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. I am Ferdinand, a wood whaler of Gridania. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which you are. Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant forest nation cradled in the bosom of nature. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Not keyboard. When you are ready, proceed. Speak to Bergnaut. And there's my currently just 20 letters. There's a lot more in there. Okay, and before I continue, I am going to be right back because I drank too much coffee and it is telling on me. BRB. I'm back, and why did I press something? I must have. There we go. That was not supposed to be like that. Okay, we're back to the game. And before I get started, I'm going to adjust my stuff. Make a half edit that size. And I like to adjust these. Duration. Skip right back to previous and do these. Ah, thank you so much. Okay, I will turn... I can't turn my mic up, so I will turn the music down. Is that a little bit better? I will talk so that you can hear how we're doing on this. This is my voice, I am talking, blah blah blah. Let's show limited of these. Some. Is it still a little loud and I'm a little quiet, or... Okay, good. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, let's do these. Ah, the difficulties of being a naturally quiet person. There we go, and have... Oh, I missed one, I think. Yeah, it just makes it really hard when you want to talk loud enough to be heard, but you're just not a loud person. Like, My mom's the same way. There we go. I like to get set up with my hot bars before I do anything else, because I will be filling these up with everything. Okay, and I usually put these up here. And keybinds. I like to set up my keybinds. Hotbar. Number 4. Hotbar 3 I will do on slot 10. I'm getting prepared for later. I don't need it now, but I will need it later, and I don't want to forget. Now let's see, what kind of positions do we want to stand in? C pose, not CS pose. Stand hand on hip. Stand cross arms. That's a good one. That one's cute. Stretch the leg. And stand. Nah. Other hand on hip. Well, I mean, same hand, but different pose. Hands on hips. I think I like the crossed arms. Yeah, I like that one. And let's see the sitting poses. I always like to pick my poses before anyone ever sees me. No. I like that one. Okay, we're good. Now I can continue with the story. Okay, hello Bertinant. Initiating quests. I'm not going to read that, because I know what I'm doing. Mostly. To be recognized as an adventurer into the city-state of Gridania, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Another green adventurer, I presume. I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Oh yeah, and my mic is facing the wrong way. That would also make me quieter. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. The Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Mion within, and she will take you in hand. Da 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 da. I have begun a quest. I already know all about that. Look at that. So beautiful. That water. I love Gridania. It feels like home. Mother Mion, or however your name is pronounced. I usually call her Mione. So I'll just call her that, Mione. Well, what do we have here? A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer come to put your name down at the guild, I assume? Welcome. Mione is my name, or Mother Mione, as most call me, and the Carline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the Guild is here to help you attain them. Yes, the run from the Aetheryte to the inn irritates me every time. I usually do, if I am a ranged DPS, I usually do a peloton and a sprint. It's like, just get me there. Faster. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well within our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The Ixal and the various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble. Trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north. And that is to say nothing of the calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. Ah, but I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me, 5 years past, Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon, Golemud, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the calamity. Oh, yeah, it would be. Going from having Peloton to not makes this hard. Scarcely a square malm of the Twelveswood was spared the devastation, yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I'm well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Wow, look at that. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm. And yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to recall their faces, we'll call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Thus have these adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Ahem. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scrawl your name right there. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There's a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. And I pretend not to have my main have a amusing alias of Grand Jellyfish. No, that's not a amusing alias. That is her real name. Petronella Pajaro, And you're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? It is not. It is her real name. Very well. From this moment forward, you are a registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elementals and the bounty of the Twelveswood. The guild expects great things from you. Look at what just arrived, another goddamned adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. The Elder Seedseer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? She really will. She will. Whoop. Thank you so much for the follow, Mary. I actually heard the follow noise for once. This is a grand occasion. Of course not, lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th Hell. You can try. Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelveswood of late, you see, and the Wood Whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not, however. Given a catalogue of exemplary deeds in no more than a handful of years, the locals were surely warm to you. Yes, there is supposed to be a follow noise on stream. I don't know if it actually made the noise, but I heard it for once. So I know at least I heard it. I don't know if anyone else heard it, but it's a little pring noise. So if you heard a little pring, that was the follow noise. Well, that's okay too. The animation's cute. Exactly. That's my opinion, Mary. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Now then, you may depend on old Mother Mione to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Oh, I bet I have the sounds muted. That's probably what happened, because I said it at the beginning of stream, but OBS had to update, and it's way different, and things were muted that weren't supposed to be muted, and it was all wonky, and I had to readjust things, so yeah, that's probably what happened. It probably muted the sound. Okay, let's hear Mione's advice. Let's get our itty bitty money and itty bitty experience. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. Da-da-da! I'm level 2, and I can cure people now. Mione, proprietress of the Carline Canopy, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte. The massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza, not far from the Carline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you are to visit the Conjurer's Guild. There's no better place to learn the arts of conjuring. Speak with Medell, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you will find weapons, armor, and all the various items that an adventurer might need on her travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Parchmentret and listen well to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your tasks, Petronella. May Novica guide your path. Ah, and one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I am certain that they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time, folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. I also suggest that you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild, and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. Hi, Smith. Time to run around. People! Let's get to that aetheryte. And I think I will do the side quests, but I might wait and do them with secondary classes and jobs and stuff. Oh, someone's playing music. I attune to aetheryte. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Mione's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Misia of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the aetheryte. Yes, that big crystal right there. Got one. Aetherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. The turn and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the aetherites found here in Gridania. My mouth doesn't work. Should you wish to learn more about the aetherite or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. Right? It's such a straightforward introduction. Like, okay, go here, do this, learn this, this is what this does. Ta-da. Okay, I don't have any other things that direction to worry about right now. I will do stuff over there later, but right now I'm going to go attune to the Archers Guild. Hello, Pascaline. Waterfall, filled with Easter eggs. I'd love to do the Easter event, but with how long it takes to read the quests, I don't think it's gonna happen. I now have access. The Easter event is really fun. And it lasts until next Sunday. Next Monday. Sunday is still available. I checked before I started the stream. Wow. Hello, random people. Right? I saw that name. I love that name. The Window Viper. That is a Zootopia 2 reference if I've ever seen one. I gotta attune and jump because I love jumping. I need to come talk to this dude. Cucumber. I love these names! I love looking at people's names. It's one of the best things. They really are so clever. I try to do a pun name, even though I'm a punny person, and I can never do it to the quality of these people. They're just so clever. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Pasmontrent? I did not say that right. Master of the markets. You think you can stroll in here bold as you please and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does not for naught, especially with dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might consider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mione's hard work. her handiwork, and more specifically, her baking. Don't look so surprised, lass. I smelled the eel pile of yours a mile away. Hand it over. That flaky crust. Just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the rosewood stalls, directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective scraps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony Stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Uldan merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen some things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There's little more I can teach you with mere words. Go, peruse the stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There's no substitute for first-hand experience, after all, and I am weary of talking, unless you have another eel pie. Yeah. Yeah, those are good names though. My funniest names are literally just the most random things you could come up with. I've had my main, of course, is Grand Jellyfish, which was just 2 words mashed together because my friend, I gave her the name Content Alligator, and I wanted one to match hers. And then another one I had, I can't remember what it was, but it was kind of funny, but just it wasn't clever. It was just kind of like, why is that a name? Kind of a name. I love the eggs. Oh, I have a character that I made around Christmas time that was all white and red, and I named her Peppermint Swirl. That one was a fun one. Well, I still have her. I haven't deleted her, but I just still play her. Oh boy, here we go. Time to get my mail. I have so much mail. I can't tell you. I'm not even going to read all that. She is peppermint colors. Her hair is all white with red stripes in it, and her eyes are white and red, and her skin is as pale as it can get. And she's a Mikote. So she has the tail that is 2 colors, so it's all white, and at the end it's red. So when you have over the amount of mail that goes over the limit, you have to get all your mail, delete all your mail, and log out and log back in, and then you'll get the rest of your mail. Yeah, I love that some of their tails can do that, and some of them are just fluffy or smooth. Character details are so much fun. Getting on the mail. what happens when you play the game as long as I have. Oh. At least the waterfalls are pretty to look at while I do this. When I have to do this in other city-states, it's not nearly as pretty. I did think about making Petronella a thaumaturge because she would make a really good black mage, but I might do that in the future. Like to have that be her DPS, her first DPS. Because she looks like she would be a black mage. But that might just be because I made her look goth. Yeah, it really is for a black mage. Okay, now I claim all these. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. It was great having you, and have a great rest of your day. It's so funny when I just stand here and claim things. I'll have people run up and stare at me and be like, what the heck? Like, how many things do you have? All of them. I have all the things. Every single thing. Not really, but it feels like it. So much stuff, and it's not even all of it. It takes so long to get through all of it. There we go. And then I log out. No, not exit game. No. Log out temporarily. Get blasted with Dawn Trail music. Go back in. Go back in. Still congested. I'm more congested. At least it's not like it was after Dawn Trail came out. Or after Endwalker came out. Or after Shadowbringers came out. Or after Stormblood came out. Oh, Stormblood was the worst. Now I sit and wait for my mail to come in. Is that all? 14? So many things. And that's not even all of them, because some of them take like an hour more to come once I have the mailbox clean. But those are not necessary for a while because they're mounts, and I won't need my mount until I have my chocobo. And I won't have my chocobo for a good long while. So many things. And I would just get my mail later, like after stream, but I want to get it now so that I can put on my percentage up experience clothing. Like the ridiculous helmet and the cool earring. I think we've gotten to the end for now. Okay. Now we'll flame these real quick. I say real quick as if it's actually quick. Ah! Also, gold chocobo feathers are so good for getting dyes. I mean, yeah, I can get mounts too, but the dyes. Man, I should summon a minion. I like to do random. General. Yeah, I put limit right there. That's why I do the control shift 1 there. And mount roulette is where the control shift 2 is. And minion roulette, I just put it. We got a wind up cane! Okay, let's go. Back to attuning to literally everything, and admiring names as we go. Let's go botanists first. Why does it have to be on the opposite side of the whole botany area? I'm gonna get you. Eventually. Disco Rhino, I love your name. Fantastic. So beautiful. Botanist is one of my favorite non-fighting classes. Actually, all of the gathering classes. Fishing not as much for some reason, but I still really like fishing too. I especially like the ocean fishing. And I love that the ocean fishing is so much like the sea fishing on Heartopia. I think I've got everything. I do, I have everything. Which means I can go fight things now. I gotta go down here. Time to go get another quest. Hello, Madel. You seek the secrets of Conjurer, adventurer? Then search no longer, for you have found your way to the Conjurer's Guild. It is at Mione's request that you have come? Then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Conjuring is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature that they might bring about change in the form of spells. primitive magic, such as that once brought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate ether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjury emerged from the shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer man's presence in the Twelfth Wood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth, in the great subterranean city of Bilmora. But their desire to settle in the Twelfth Wood continued to burn fiercely. Time and again they sought to curry the elementals' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure ether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore enigmatic entities. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. Their reward? The elementals' permission to dwell in the Twelfth Wood. So it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. And for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go on to attain greater mastery over the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. I hope this has helped you gain a greater understanding of the Conjurer's Guild. Should you wish to delve further into the mysteries of conjuring, then I urge you to consider joining our ranks. I can begin your initiation whenever you desire. Call upon me when you are ready to take the first step. I am calling. Is your mind made up? Are you ready to join the Conjurer's Guild? Adele wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Conjurer's Guild. That is well. I shall introduce you to our guildmaster, Brother Isumiyan. Brother Isumiyan presides over the Conjurer's Guild even as he serves the nation as a hearer. You will find him in the meditation area within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. I am making it known that I am becoming a conjurer. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Stillglade fame. I am Brother Isumiyan, Master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principles of conjuring. Pray attend me well. Conjuring is an arcane art that takes life and the living for its domain. Its primary purpose is the salving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself oft stand among the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are like to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjuring than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you'll also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Mayhap that was too much to grasp upon a single hearing. But worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. Aye, you will come to understand that conjuring is not the sole province of the conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must needs ask that you solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and of the Twelves Wood alike. Can you make this vow? Yeah. I knew your answer ere your lips had parted, yet I am no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurer's Guild. And so to work! Listen well now, for I would assign you your first task as a conjurer of Stillglade fame. Just beyond the city gates, you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars. I would have you slay 3 of each. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly order the taking of life, know that things are not as they once were. As a consequence of the calamity, and I may add, though through no fault of their own, These creatures have become a burden to the Twelfth Wood, a burden it cannot well bear. As a conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers in so doing, you will come to learn something of your art. Go now, Petronella, and perform your first task in the name of the elementals. I will perform the art of conjury and throw stones at squirrels. Bye. Okay, let's go to the Central Shroud. Hello, I am here to heat things up. Oh, I wanted to put on my clothing. No, not that. There we go. And now I will add my first gear slot. Aww, she's growing up. Yes, experience points, etc. Kane. I wind up Kane ran away. Why do you run away? I thought you were a fighter. Oh, you're stabbing from back there. Okay, I get it. I understand. Oh, I don't need any of you. I need to smash ladybugs now. Which sounds terrible. Level 3. Now to the mushroom and forest bongwar. Hello, goodbye. Oh, you're tougher. That's you. Oh, there's fate nearby? But I'm just a wee baby. Bungwars eliminated. I would just run back since it's literally right there. But that's a lot of running. For no reason. Back to the Conjurer's Guild. Hello, Sun Spirit. I'm not gonna bother running. Hello, Isimian, I'm here. I did what you asked. Welcome back, Petronella. The elementals have told me of your success. By placing yourself in the midst of nature and seeing it with a conjurer's eyes, you have taken your first step along the path to enlightenment. Healing, protection, and destruction, though our spells vary in function, they all derive their power from the same source, the forces embodied in all creation. By gaining a true understanding of these, a conjurer may call upon them to manipulate his environment, thereby realizing the state of being that he desires. Ah yes, yours is a familiar look, the very picture of confusion. Be not disheartened, for comprehension shall come in due time. For now, you must learn to reach out to the forces embodied in each of us. Pray receive of me this hunting log. Within you will find the names of such creatures as would pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. There is no single path to mastering conjuring. Yet should you find yourself needing direction, know that the log is there to guide you. Breathe deep and open your eyes to that which cannot be seen. Feel the myriad life around you and draw upon the boundless reservoir of energy. Take up your cane and use it to lend that energy form. Go forth, my young conjurer, and be at one with the world. Return to me when you have learned to draw upon the forces around you with the same ease you draw upon those within. Level 5 is next. And I got raisins. Here, you did great. Have a handful of raisins. And animal skin, which I did not get from the quest. Now I gotta go talk to Mione again, because I am level 4, and that's the next level that her quest is. I've done this so many times I have some things memorized, and that is one of them. Mione, I am coming! I did what you asked of me! I want Peloton. I don't even have jog right now. Let me jog! The conquering hero returns! You have completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry? I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter it may seem. I didn't do side quests, if that's what you're asking, but I will. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, Petronella. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. It will rely on me, and rely on me, and rely on me, and rely on me. Welcome to the Carline Canopy, a place of respite for adventurers like yourself. As you may imagine, the Twelve's Wood has scarcely begun to recover from the devastation wrought by the calamity, and Gridania wants for all the help it can get. I hope we can count on yours. Though I will not deny that there are those among us who view outsiders with suspicion. If you play your part, they will come to see that adventurers are the very self our nation sorely needs. Yeah. Leone wishes to send an adventurer to the instructor at the Bannock. Petronella, have you visited the Bannock on your wanderings? It is a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself and find out if there's anything you can do to help. Mind you do not stray far from the path. The Twelve's Wood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. But I got stones to throw at animals and vicious bandits. Oh, I can't teleport there. I gotta just go this way. Lame. Oh, I can run. And we'll do a little bit more of this. Because I want to complete my hunting log, because that's good for experience. And when you complete the hunting log, you get a ring? I know you get a ring for Archer, but I'm not sure about others because I don't remember. Oh, sure, yeah, that one. nice. Finish the ladybugs. Let's get the squirrels. Wait, that means... I'll do this first. Go, girl. Smack. Oh, I just remembered I wanted to... profanity filter. That's what I wanted to turn off. Because I don't care. Bannock is right here. Nightingale Hellfire. Scott Riverton. Greetings, Petronella Pajaro. Leone sent word to expect you. My name is Galfred, and I am responsible for training our twin adder recruits. I thank you for volunteering your assistance. Twelveswood is much changed since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Umbral Era 5 years ago. The power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. The great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new sprung. Though it may not appear so to the eyes of an outsider, Twelveswood is ailing, its once rich variety of fading memory. For the citizens of Gridania, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty, and it is my hope that adventurers such as you will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests, and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your efforts in your endeavors, Petronella Pajaro. Just want to check something. Ah, it's fine. Let's see. That one. So money could be good. No, food. Look at shoes. Ah, I got shoes. Galfred, chief instructor at the Bannock, wishes to inspect your equipment and thereby gauge your readiness for future missions. I see you are eager to lend a hand, Petronella. That is well, but I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I have established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that, in the 5 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbral Era, many of the Twelveswood's creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without the proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor to be of sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. Apparently, it's good enough. Ready for inspection, are we? Right then. Eyes forward. Back straight. Yes, I think we passed muster. You'd be surprised at how many young, promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. Yeah, my armor looks so protective. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, Petronella. I need a wand. That should... oh. Ah, Petronella, by your tireless efforts, you have proven yourself a friend to Gridania. I believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. I would assign you a mission of considerable import, yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you have pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the Twelveswood. Say that you will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing. I swear. Good, time is of the essence, so listen well. You will by now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the Twelveswood. And you may also be aware that Ixaly activity has risen sharply in the region of late. What you may not know is that this increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is proving to be exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. But where whole units have failed, a lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our quarry unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon the citizenry, Petronella. For their sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful we can shed light upon this mystery. Oh, we will. Begin your search at Lifemen's Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned, my people cannot offer you support, lest our quarry catch scent of your presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution. Could go and get better gear, but I have boots and a wand. What more could I need? Gear that covers me? Ha! No. I'm gonna go do this duty. Gotta go behind this waterfall. These trees are ginormous. Magic blade. You're about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. I'm fine. I don't need to make it easier. I don't need to make it harder. Actually, harder would probably work better, but you know. Ow.
Look! Someone's already here.
I'm going to set this to automatically go. Oh, the old voices.
Oh dear. Is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the Green Wrath, you know. Why, the first time we came to the Twelveswood, we almost ended up as a tree's dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place.
No, not
It was
this
all
one.
Papa Lemo's
Not
fault,
even
of course.
close. Keep up.
Though, he'd sooner swallow his staff. You know her, Kuplo Cop?
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well, and newly manifested at that. Kuplo Cop seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. the slightest disruption to the etheric flow.
Uh-oh.
And this sort of thing happens.
Angry trees.
It seems we have little choice.
It's true. And I know that I don't do much damage to the big trees yet, so... Do you want to get eaten? Hit them harder! I'm trying! They don't do much to this tree either, but... I'm doing something! It's like I'm scratching his back. Level 7 already. Ah, bulbs. That's what I can kill. There's more! Be careful! If you value your life, stay close! I'm a healer, man. I can heal myself. I'll show you. See? Boop. Now I got full health. I'm fine. Come here. Just gonna smack around some little guys. Ah! Don't hit me. Well done, we're almost there. There we go. It's funny to imagine how easy this would be at level 100. One single holy and they'd all be down. Ah, the crystals. Time to collect some crystals. Wow. I remember the first time I watched this. This is when I really got pulled in. So I was like, what?
Hear, feel, think.
Oh wow, this looks so cool in the better graphics. Wow. I had to get a screenshot. I might use this as my new Discord picture, honestly.
Crystal bearer.
I actually bought 1.0, but Amazon never sent it to me. and they ended up
A
sending it
light
to me
there once
once
was
it
that
was a Realm
shone
Reborn,
throughout
and I
this realm,
started playing
yet
the
it hath since
very
grown dim.
day that a Realm Reborn came out.
And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its
So I
stead,
never played 1.0, but
presaging
I've
an
played
end to life. For
the
the
game
sake
since
of
the day
all,
it
I beseech
restarted.
thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
So I think that was 2014? Yeah, Sappy is old. I'm an old grandma.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is kind of what helped me get through my last few years at college. And The Sims 3, that helped too.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
And what have we here?
Passed out Ixel.
Our culprit, it would seem. An Ixel. And no ordinary Ixel either. A chieftain. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be acting under orders. This is Papalimo. We found the
How are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an Ixaly
Better?
chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter. Ida?
Giant crystals.
Oh, loud.
Can't say I've seen any.
Much the same as always.
Are you sure you're feeling better?
Understood. Over and out. Kuplo Cop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumian. We shall soon return to give a full report.
Understood. Over and out. Kupo!
Wow, look at that moonlight shining through the trees.
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
Part ways for a very short period of time, really.
I think that sword might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock.
It's appropriate. I'm in the Excalibur server, and I'm gonna pull a sword out of a stump.
You don't suppose that adventurer
Not
could
exactly
see
the same
Kuplo Cop,
thing, but
do you?
similar.
And this occurs to you now?
Yeah, I
Yes.
could.
It seemed that way. Time will tell.
Ida, pretending to
Well,
be
time
dumb.
will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless you don't know what's going on either.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, there's my other mail. I knew it'd come in eventually. Pull the sword from the Lifeman stump. And we'll run back to the bannock. No. There's only 1 minute to finish the fate. I'm not gonna participate in a fate for 1 minute. Ooh, I got Jog. I love Jog. Hello, Alfred, I'm back. Petronella, it is good to see you back. One of our patrols sent word that you had been spotted doing battle with enraged treants. I am relieved to find you none the worse for the experience. But tell me, what were you able to discover at Lifeman Stump? This. A sword and a stump, and a dead Ixal? Oh, I don't want you to continue without me. I need to set the settings for that. Apply to voiced dialogues only. Yes. I can say with absolute certainty that this blade is of Ixali origin. It is of a kind used exclusively in the Beastmen's rituals. The Ixal rarely set foot in the central shroud, so tight is our guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. What's that? A dubious couple sporting peculiar spectacles? Ha ha! So you've finally been acquainted with Ida and Papalymo. Lay your suspicions to rest. Gridania counts them among her staunchest allies. Both are scholars hailing from a distant land and have been with us since before the calamity. Their garb may appear outlandish and their exchanges baffling, but never once have they given us cause to doubt them. Indeed, they often assist the God's Quiver and the Wood Whalers in their work, much as I hope you will in the days to come, Petronella. I will. Although our unknown visitor, not their unknown visitor, it's not my unknown visitor. Although our unknown visitor eludes us still, owing to your efforts, we have acquired important intelligence on the Ixali threat. You have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as you aiding us. I will pray you will continue to serve the people of Gridania in whatever capacity you are able. My mouth is trying to run away with me. Eggs over Queasy. I love the names of the quests. They're just so good. So stupid, and I love them. Petronella, injuries to several of my men have left me short-handed, and I require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duty. The task is simple. Put down as many of the local Chigoe, I call them Chigo, population as necessary to acquire 3 of their egg sacs. Having done so, you are to deliver them to Monrenguin at Gilbert's Spire. He will answer any inquiries you might have. Now I have other business to attend to. Okay, time to go kill bugs. Well, I should probably do my Conjurer quest, so I can get that done before I get off, because I'm probably going to be getting off in like 20 minutes or so. Conjurer. Excuse me. I love the little puffs of dirt coming up from underneath my feet when I run, or walk, or do anything. Why are you just standing there? Are you like this server's mint goo? It's good to see you again, Petronella. By the air of serenity that surrounds you, it is plain you have learned to draw upon the energy of creation. I am glad. It is the wellspring of all our power. Yet the energy of creation is not one thing but many, and to call upon all without first knowing each is conjury at its most basic. As part of your continuing education, it is my desire that you now learn about the element of earth. Make your way to Blessed Bud in the North Shroud, and there partake of Herer Nolinel's wisdom. The depth of his affinity for the elementals of rock and soil is all but unique among conjurers, and he is a gifted instructor besides. You may be certain of receiving a most enlightening lesson on the subject of earth. I believe this is when we meet Sylphie? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we meet Sylphie now. Because we meet her really early in the Conjurer quests. She's one of the few NPCs that goes through both the base class quests and the job quests. Hello, this is the North Shroud. Beautiful sky. Ooh, look at that moon. Moon's haunted. Oh, wow, this is very peaceful, just listening to my footsteps through the woods. Time to break the peace. Swing. All of them? Yeah. Wow, for once there isn't a fate over here. Almost every time I do the Conjurer quests, there's almost always a fate right there. Right down there. I'm shocked that it's not there. You seek Herer Nolinel? Then seek no more, for you've found him. What can I do for you, friend? So Brother Esimian bid you come to me to learn of the element of earth? That as well. The power of earth is the solid foundation upon which a conjurer stands. I could happily lecture you for days on its intricate variations and properties, but I rather suspect the busy life of an adventurer would not afford the time required for such extended discourse. Accordingly, I shall offer you an opportunity to experience the qualities of earth firsthand, in combat. Now mark me well, Petronella, and do exactly as I command. East of here, in the grounds of Treespeak Stables, there exists a patch of soil that bears the mark of corruption. Seek it out. When you have found the place, reach out to the focus of the earth's trauma and attempt to commune with it as all conjurers can. Resentful of your intrusion, the tainted being that feasts unseen upon the energies seeping from the wounded earth shall then appear. Using the powers of conjuring, strike it down and permit the land a chance to heal. Much of the nature of earth will be revealed to you during the struggle, Petronella. I trust you will return to me a wiser woman than she who now departs. Okay. I can't jump up that. I want to jump up that. Let me jump! Fine. Go the long way around. I can't wait to fly. That is so long from now. Just literally a basically little over 40 levels from now. Hello. know, that outfit against a being that throws rocks at me, I think I would get really bruised. Like, so many bruises. Everywhere. There is such little coverage. I mean, my booty's just hanging out there for all to see. Hello. Welcome back, Petronella. The elementals whisper of your accomplishments. How did it feel to confront that embodiment of Earth, to endure its onslaught? Has the crushing power of this element shaken the very marrow of your bones? You gave me a bruise. Corruption occurs when the land's wounds are prevented from healing. In vanquishing the tainted sprite, you permitted the Earth's energies to flow unimpeded and to nourish the land once more. Can you not sense the strength of the Earth returning? Already the land begins to heal. Thanks to your actions, that field will once again bear bountiful crops. When next you have reason to call upon your art, look back upon this task and that which you accomplished. Experience once more the grinding weight of Earth's fury, and revel in the memory of the flowing anew through the land of life flowing anew through the land you helped restore. With such thoughts shall your understanding of nature continue to grow. I hope you are paying attention, Sylphie. Hi, Sylphie! See this adventurer here? Petronella came all the way from Stillglade Fane just to hear my lesson. You would do well to learn from her example. If you wish to become a conjurer worthy of the name, you must make an effort to study nature. Do you attend me, young lady? Why should I bother studying nature? I can conjure already. See? You have a rare gift for healing, Sylphie. A wonderful gift. Yet there is more to being a conjurer than... But I don't want to do more. I want to heal. I'm good at healing. You can't make me do those other things. Sometimes I wonder why I even try. Sylphie joined the guild shortly before you came to us. As you yourself just experienced, she possesses a prodigious talent for healing. Indeed, despite her tender years, I know of few conjurers who are equal in that field. Alas, nature, the very wellspring of her power, holds no interest for the child, and when she should by rights be learning about the land, she prefers instead to wander it, healing people on a whim. You, in contrast, have been a most attentive student. I have taught you all I know of the element of earth. You may report back to Brother Estimillon and tell him as much. My teleport spell's not ready yet. Basically, be a pillar. BB Ratbane. I love reading people's names. I'm back. Arms Mender. You wanna mend? Oh, I don't need any mending. Never mind. Bye. I will be here to see you much later. For those that don't know, this guy helps you unlock another job. A DPS job that I really enjoy. Hello! I'm back. Oh! The lady with the moon is gone. Zibbity babbity. I love that name. Ah, Petronella, you have returned. But tell me, how did you fare under Nolanel's expert tutelage? Have you delved deep into the earth and felt its suffocating weight? Its life-sustaining vigor? Such experiences will serve you well. Have you aught else to report? A fledgling conjurer named Sylvie can cast healing magic upon you? How kind of her. I must confess to sharing Nolanel's frustration with the girl. As you yourself have witnessed, Sylvie possesses a natural talent for the conjury of mending and restoration. Alas, her gifts appear to have blinded her to the need for study, and she outright refuses to learn about the natural world. She knows nothing of the elements of earth and wind, and is quite incapable of conjuring even the tiniest pebble or the faintest breeze. I have tried upon numerous occasions to explain to her that conjurers who are ignorant of the source of their power pose a risk to themselves and others, but all to no avail. Should she continue to deny the debt she owes to nature, and indulge in ever more reckless displays of power, there's every possibility that she will create a dangerous imbalance. Needless to say, I am presently at a loss to know how such an eventuality might be prevented. Okay, thank you for being here, and enjoy watching the show. And the rest of stream is probably going to be getting off pretty soon, but the stream will be uploaded to YouTube if you want to watch the rest of it later. For now, see you later! Okay. Presently at a loss. Ah! A thought occurs to me, Petronella. It may be that your encounter with Sylphie was ordained by the elementals. Should you chance to meet with her again, I ask that you strive to impress upon her the importance of opening oneself to nature's voice. Mayhap she will listen to you. But we will have discussed our wayward young friend's education enough. Let us speak instead of one of my more willing pupils, namely you. The progress you have made does you great credit, Petronella. Though you are yet new to the art of conjury, you are no stranger to nature's embrace. Considering all that you have learned, I hope you understand the true significance of these words. Let's see, let's get a shirt. I am clothed! Now that I have clothing, I am going to make my adventurer plate! Yay! Plate design. This is really fun. Glossy. I think I do want to keep the solid black. Grid. No. Diagonal lines. Not bad. Ooh, I do like that. Triangles are cool. Squares. Ooh, I like that. Shadow. Ooh. Not shadow. Dots. A red shadow because of the backing. Checkerboard, not bad. Ooh, that does seem rather gothic. Light. Ooh, I like that. Black gradient? No, I like the black gradient. I'll keep the black one. That's actually, I kind of like that. No, I like that. Plate frame. Black. That's cute. I think I'll keep that one so we can see the white outline. An accent. Maybe Kane Senna? I don't want anything. Let's just go with nothing. Maybe frame. Actually, I might just go with that. I kind of like that. That's just simple. Edit profile, playstyle, main scenario, dungeons, trials, raids. Probably not deep dungeons too much. Roulette. Oh, definitely gonna be doing that. Gold saucer, absolutely. Oh. Casual. I'm a casual. And weekends around this time. So so like 3, 4, 5, 6, around there. Yeah. That's about the time that I'm gonna be on. Comment. Hi. Okay. Cereal, no. No, character. That is cute. Not what I want though. No. No. Not looking at me. Actually, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Keep that like that. Maybe make it reddish. Yeah, and then background. I don't have a black one. I have a solid gray. That's kind of nice. Maybe black. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I don't need a portrait yet because I'm barely 9. I'm barely level 9. Okay, I'm gonna go do the Chigo quest and then probably get off because I'm tired. Still sleepy. And my neck's stiff. Let's get out to the Central Shroud. With as much ground as I covered today, even with having done all the like an hour of before stuff, I think I might be able to, if I play this on stream next Sunday, I think I could do the Easter event and get some funny Easter glasses. That would be really fun. Oh, your code. That's for anyone. So what I like to do with roll actions is I put them over here, and so they don't clutter up my regular hotbar. I have hiccups. Why do I have hiccups? Are they gone? You know, you used to have to kill 9 Chigos for this quest. So my mind still tells me I have to kill 9 of them. And then I remember, oh wait, they changed that. Now it's easy peasy. It's been nerfed. but with as much experience as you get just from killing 3, that's understandable. Ah, you must be the adventurer standing in for our injured companions. Terribly unfortunate business, that. Yep. Here you go, here's some eggs. It seems, however, that you have had little trouble gathering the egg sacs in their stead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers' League immediately. Lest you wonder, these egg sacs were not destined for the dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and the Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting the samples they need to check for signs of sickness. The Chigo, you see, is one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death. Until relatively recently, any viewer who contracted the ghastly illness would almost invariably perish. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of a third of the Huron population here in Jordania. That was a long time ago, of course. But the medicines available to us now, the Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it is best to halt any new outbreaks before they occur. Thus we gather Chigo eggs on a regular basis in order to assist the Trappers' League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. You're welcome. Oh, wow, now I'm level 9. I thought I was... Well, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't see, because I'm an old lady. Such an embarrassing turn of events. I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition, only for the Craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. This is not how we treat requests from the Conjurers. And as if such a poor showing weren't bad enough, the lily-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by Hera Pauline herself. While I attempt to instill some backbone into this so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning it to Hera Pauline at Gavino's Bower? According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, and 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Ahem. Matron watch over you. Yeah, we'll go get the surveyor's equipment, and then I'll get off. This is often what happens when I play this game. Like, even when I'm in pain, I'm like, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I'll play just a little bit more. Oh boy, there we go. I'm gonna get killed by Larsens. Like, giant, ugly water skippers. I remember when all of these used to be connected by a yellow, invisible connection. String of fate or whatever. Whenever you'd attack one, the ones connected to it with the yellow string would attack you too. I'm still gonna attack this because it's in my hunt log. That little yellow thing there means that it's in my hunt journal, hunt log, whatever it's called. Don't attack me, don't attack me, I'm gonna attack this. No! You bitch. I guess I need to heal myself or something. You made me need to heal myself. Keep biting me. I wouldn't want that biting me in real life. That looks like it would get my whole head. Surveyor points. And you're gonna attack me, so I'll attack you first. What do you think about them apples? Snapped off. Oh, hello. have this without you snacking on me? No, obviously I can't. Haha, I dodged you. These bugs hate me! And they are bugs because they only have 6 legs. Imagine. You! Why you hate me? I just want to get the rope. Please and thank you. Well, hey, at least the fate that I usually have to worry about here isn't there. So that's nice. Are you gonna let me go? No. I shouldn't ask stupid questions. You wouldn't attack me if I had glare. I'm not gonna go back through there. I figure after I get off, I'll get my mail so you guys don't have to watch me go through all of that again. Look at this giant tree stump, or tree log. It's so cool. So big. This guy. What's your face? Good man. Pauline. Good lady. I'm sorry for calling you a dude man. I meant dude lady. Yes, may I assist you with some matter? Survey records, survey stuff. Oh? But this is equipment I left with the soldiers of the Bannock. Fled at the first sign of danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send the Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twelveswood. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. I only have an outfit, but I guess I'll go with that outfit too. And of course I have to accept the next quest so that I don't lose it. Ooh, it's red to match my hair and my eyeballs. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of anoles on Naked Rock? In our efforts to commune with the elements, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked anole attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era, you see, forcing packs of the Scalekin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay a handful of the beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt and also serve as a warning to the Anoles to remain within their territory. But I am afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. If we are to truly break this spiraling growth, then we must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs, and you will have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. Okay. I will sit down here. Sit. And zoom in on my face. Maybe I'll just do click this. Oh, that is no. Why do I blur? That's weird. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and leave it here and switch over to Vignan. Anyway, I had a great time streaming this. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will be hopefully streaming this again next Sunday because I had a great time and I want to continue. So I would go ahead and raid someone, but I only have one viewer and I'm going to wait until I'm a bigger name to start doing that. So have a great rest of your day and I hope I see you next week. Thank you so much for being here. Love you. Have I've said this so many times already. Bye.